Good morning, day 5 on the Lone Star Trail. Let me tell you more about our dog story. 2 days ago, we took her to the vet, so that took up a whole day. And she does not have a chip in her. So we bit the bullet and paid for medicine, shots and stuff for her. So it looks like we have ourselves a dog. We even asked the people there if they wanted a dog. One of the workers had 6 dogs already, so she couldn't take any more. But they all loved her. So we have tried our very best to find a good home for this dog. But it's looking like perhaps God wants us to be her home. So even though it cramps our style, we are pretty pleased with her. Couldn't have asked for a better dog. Anyway, so that was 2 days ago, and then yesterday it rained cats and dogs. It was a Texas thunderstorm, sheets of rain, so we just stayed snuggled in the camper all day, most of the day. So I am so glad to get hiking again. I have missed it. So I'll see where this trail goes today. It's cold, but it's sunny. And that's all that matters. Yeah, this was what I was afraid of with all the rain. I figure I'd probably get my feet wet today. I wasn't kidding when I said it was a downpour. When God was leading the vast throng of Israelites out of Egypt, he did not take them through the land of the Philistines, even though it was the closer route to Canaan. You see, the Philistines were giants, and they could easily have started a war with these so-called trespassers. God didn't want them to change their minds and head back to Egypt, so he took them by the way of the wilderness, which was by the Red Sea. God knew that before they were ready to take possession of the land of Canaan, they must first be welded together as a nation and to learn to trust God, whom they scarcely knew as yet. As a race of slaves, they were unarmed and unaccustomed to war. A spiritual, intellectual, and political transformation needed to take place before they were able to cooperate with God in the conquest of Canaan. This is the part of the story where it says that Moses took the bones of Joseph with him. Do you remember when Joseph made the Israelites take a solemn oath that they would take his bones back to Canaan, because he knew that one day they would be delivered from Egypt? So they journeyed from Succoth and camped in Etham at the edge of the wilderness. Just more and more and more woods. That's all we've got. And the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of cloud to lead the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light. He never took away the pillar of cloud by day or the pillar of fire by night from before the people. In this cloud, the Lord himself was present with the people, and from this cloud he spoke to Moses. The fact that this pillar of cloud remained with Israel throughout their long journey, even when they were unfaithful, is assurance to the Christian that God will not soon forsake us on our way through life. Look at these pretty turkey tails. Love it. The promise of Jesus to his disciples, "Lo, I am with you always, even to the end of the world," has never failed anyone that is willing to follow where he leads. There is no experience in life in which God withdraws himself. What are those croaking things? Must be frogs. Are those frogs? Hi. He is present with us on our darkest nights of misery and disappointment. And he is with us on our brightest days of gladness and success. Whoa, this is really a thick tunnel in here. True, we need him in the night when conscious of our need, but perhaps even more during the day when we are prone to feel confident of self. Oh, I got 59 more miles. Wow, these are beautiful Texas wildflowers. New ones that I haven't seen before. They're kind of a pinky mauve. The visible pillar is no longer to be seen, but God's presence can still be felt in every one of us, in his church, and the nations. All right, that was an 8.7 mile hike through the woods, and now I have a 2.7 walk on the road. So, it's okay. It's cold out though. My hands are really cold. And I have a fun companion, so I'm not complaining. All right, 4-notch loop, 2.4. Might be able to do that. Don't think I'll be able to hit parking lot 8 today. East 4-notch primitive campsite. Nice. Oh yeah. You can see it there, very primitive. But I don't need to camp. Blessed is the person whose eyes are not so dim, but that they can discern to the leading of the Lord. Now this is a really steep one with water at the bottom. Whoa, she's thirsty. Yikes. Yeah, a nice muddy creek. So here's the situation. Do I go and try and cross this stream, which looks a bit too wide, or do I cross this log, which is pretty tall? And of course she has no problem anyways. Oh dear. Oh, a little bit further upstream I found this log. I'd much rather do this. Yes, sir. Anyway, if I fall, whoa, no. Maybe I'll go here. Okay, that was too many options. I just was able to jump the stream, thankfully. 12.7 miles hiked today, and that's a pretty good day. Now, has Jesus manifested his pillar to you in your life? I'll see you tomorrow.